As time goes on, cashing out crypto in Dubai is getting easier and easier, and investing in crypto in Dubai is also getting easier and easier. We've seen major banks like Weo, Rack Bank, and other banks start to implement crypto trading into their native banking platforms. So it's only getting easier and more familiar for banks to deal with crypto, which is an amazing thing for anyone who's looking to invest in crypto or cash out crypto in Dubai. More importantly, doing it legally, because there are so many ways that you can do it, are in a gray area but might not be quote unquote illegal, but is in a gray area. And of course, some people just don't want to do that. Of course, some people want to do everything compliantly. Here at GenZone, we love doing things compliantly. If it's by the book, that's how we like to do it. So in this video, I'm going to be going over exactly that, how to legally, fully compliantly cash out crypto in Dubai with a centralized exchange. And more importantly, without getting ripped off or overpaying in fees, because even in this gray area, the fees are actually quite high for crypto to cash, crypto to manager's check, crypto to bank transfer. So let's go over it today. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Kevin McKenzie, co-founder here at GenZone, where we help people just like yourself relocate to Dubai, cash out crypto in Dubai, buy properties in Dubai, get bank accounts, residencies, set up companies, literally everything. We help you do it all. If you need our assistance and want expert guidance to help you do this in Dubai, not just help you, but actually do it for you, book a call using the link down below or scan the QR code found anywhere on this video and send us a message. Now, before we go over the exact method, let's go over why regulation actually doesn't matter. It's put in place for a reason. Now, you can disagree and say that some regulation is just over the top, but I like to say that regulation is there to protect you as a person. It's there to protect you from scams and, things that just should not happen. That's why there's regulated markets for everything. Financial markets, crypto markets, the real estate market, the holiday home market, everything is regulated for a reason, to make sure that everything goes as it should, or at least protect most people from getting into any issues. Now, what do I mean specifically? I've seen cases where people have gone to OTC dealers that just cannot be trusted and somehow trust them to send them $200,000 in USDT, and then they're sitting there at their OTC desk waiting for the funds to get cleared, and they're not getting cleared because the receiving bank or the receiving crypto exchange is now triggering this. Now, that's, for a reason, right? These people usually aren't regulated to do this. Their accounts are not whitelisted, meaning that if any unusual transaction happens, they're going to be flagged and blocked. And in some cases, you can send money to people, it gets frozen, and that's the end of the story. Again, in other cases, maybe you want to cash out crypto, send yourself a bank transfer. Now that bank transfer gets sent to you, maybe the crypto exchange is regulated, but maybe it's not regulated for crypto cash out. Now, the money that's getting sent to your bank is getting held by the bank, and the bank is saying, hey, how did you get this money? Why did you get this money? Asking you a ton of questions. Now, even if you are doing it fully regulated, they might still ask you those questions. But the most important thing is, when you explain to them how the money got there, you have a clear answer that's definitive to allow those funds to get released. In many cases, until now at least, it's not been like that. So that's why the ADGM and VARA have really pushed forward regulation in Dubai. And of course, in 2025, moving forward, we're going to see a lot of other crypto companies and platforms become regulated so that everything is 100% above board. Now, to give you an example of some real life cases where it's not actually just you as an investor cashing out money, but you as an investor buying a property. Maybe you want to buy a property. I've helped people buy properties and they want to use cryptocurrency to buy that property. Well, you'll realize, for example, a company like Damac, right? They will say, yes, we accept crypto, but then they're actually using a third-party company to accept the crypto because they cannot do it directly. And this is how things are done so that it is compliant. So now let's go over some of the top exchanges that people are using to cash out crypto. Of course, Binance, Bybit, OKX, Kraken, BitOasis, M2. There are so many different platforms that you can use. And if you want to check if they actually are regulated for crypto trading, you can go directly to the ADGM's website, or you can go to VARA and go and actually check to see if the platform is actually regulated or not. Now, one thing that I do want to mention is that here at GenZone, we do have our own centralized exchange that we have an official partnership with and have our own relationship manager, meaning that he will personally help you with your transactions, personally help you in the case where your transactions are blocked or flagged, and personally help you with the actual cashing out part directly to your bank to ensure that it is smooth. I have so many clients who have horror stories, so here at GenZone, we make sure that we try to avoid these horror stories because we don't like them. So if you are looking for this partnership that we have, and if you're looking to connect with our advisor directly, you can click on the link down below this video. It is a paid service. However, if you are a GenZone client already, this will be included in your package at no additional cost. So instead of taking the risk and working with a random exchange and being just another number in a list of a lot of people, you can actually go directly to our relationship manager that's under the GenZone umbrella, that understands our client base and understands that our clients need better service. Now, who is this crypto cash out for? Well, of course, it's for people who are cashing out personal funds or business funds, people who want to receive payments in crypto. For example, like Damak, who's taking payments for their real estate developments in cryptocurrency. If you're cashing out personally, the compliance is KYC, and if you are cashing out as a company, the process will be KYB. Now, in both cases, the exchanges will ask for your information regarding your company or your personal self. So they will do this. It is a compliance check to make sure that you are not money laundering, because of course they are preventing money laundering. So for example, if you're a company, they're going to ask for your company documents, your memorandum of association, your business proof of address, your organizational chart, your board of resolution, authorizing whoever is trying to open this account to allow them to open it. If you are more than one shareholder, of course, if you're just one person, you will not need that. Of course, you'll also be asked for your UBO details. So this would include your ID, your own personal proof of address, and finally, they'll also ask for your proof of source of funds. This can be your bank statements, it can be your transaction history, it can be a tax return, asset letter, pay stub, or even an accountant saying that you have these holdings if you don't want to disclose them. And of course, on a personal level, you would need your Emirates ID, your passport, and all the normal standard stuff. Now, how exactly do you actually go ahead and cash out? Well, it's pretty straightforward. You literally do it like you would in any other exchange. You get your USDT barcode or address, you copy it, you give it to whoever needs to send those funds to, they send the funds, the money is received. Pretty straightforward. Once the money is received in your account, for example, they sent you 10,000 USDT, let's say 50,000 USDT, you take that USDT and then you directly cash it out to your personal bank account. And on a business level, you're doing the exact same thing. You take your crypto address, you give it to the person, they send you the funds, it is received. Now, with that being said, with a business, you should be able to provide invoices. So you should invoice that person, then they will pay you. Now, very key thing to keep in mind, if you are cashing out crypto with a centralized exchange, in many cases, it's very possible that the provider is not whitelisting your business bank account or your personal bank account. So you might have issues with the cash out. So it's important that whoever you're working with, in our case, this is going to happen because our relationship manager ensures that your account is not only connected to send funds to, but it is whitelisted. Make sure it's done. Otherwise, you might have problems. Basically, whitelisting your bank account ensures that when the funds do get sent, you shouldn't have any blocks or any delays or any issues. So you can go from USDT or you can go from Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc., whatever cryptocurrency is on the platform, directly to AED or USD. Simple as a bank transfer. Literally nothing else to it. It goes to your account, that's it. Now, in regards to the timelines, this depends. It can take 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. I've seen it take, a varying amount of time depending on if it's your first transaction or if it's a large amount, it will depend. Now, the next part is the fees. How much are the fees? Well, it depends. In some cases, it can be as low as 0.2%. And in some cases, it can be even higher, 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%. On the OTC market, I've even seen people charge 10%. It really depends. Now, with our providers at the moment, please do not fully quote me because things change. They might increase their fees. But right now, it's around 0.2 to 1%. So why would I recommend to cash out crypto like this instead of using just an OTC off the books provider? Well, it's fully compliant. If you have nothing to hide and you don't care about providing KYB and showing who you are, showing your documents, transaction proof, invoices, etc., this is the best way for you to cash out crypto legally. You have literally nothing to worry about. It's as simple as I mentioned it in this video. And of course, again, if you want our direct relationship manager, you want to have a VIP experience, make sure to use the link down below and get in touch with us so that we can assist you with your crypto cash out here in Dubai legally. And I want to put a very big disclaimer that not all exchanges are the same. There are many exchanges that will block your funds. There are many exchanges that will give you issues, ask for details that you just cannot give and hold your funds hostage. So please make sure to work with the right people before going ahead and actually getting set up, because it's not as simple as setting up a company. It's not as simple as setting up an exchange and setting up a bank account. It's very important to have the right contacts, have the right team behind you to ensure that your process goes smoothly. Here at GenZone, we've helped over 700 companies set up here in the UAE, approaching 800 companies any day now. I've been getting tired of saying 700. So guys, make sure to work with the right people. Book a call using the link down below or watch this video that was hovering above my head. Watch this video right here that will give you a little bit more information about setting up in Dubai with GenZone.